Hello, and welcome to our Fire Blue video. Today's video, we are just talking about the things that only happened to me, and recently, why am I getting a few so much times. The most of this video you might realize are the ones that are made in a website for odd reason, and it might be mostly like, okay, what's this a fine? Unless you don't use that much profit on them. And yes, I use so much profit. I usually have like 1.2 hours. And today I'm talking about why and what this month. October, what happened this month, And let me know why, because we're having so much fun. I want this video. So the next thing we will talk about is that bosses are heartbreaking. Well, yeah, bosses are extremely hard in a few games. But the only thing I want to talk about are the main thing why they are hard. Sometimes they kind of stick around with me when I'm final bosses, or sometimes I just accidentally go to a ad that causes nothing. But we'll just talk about more of them in the future of the news series. So the next thing, Actually, the next thing I want to talk about is that I'm a copy of Poison. No, not the main Poison itself, not the choreographed animations. It's Darcy's look. Like seriously. And as I find more bugs, like when you first spawn in the game, you are invincible. Like even when your collision is not there yet, causing the game to causes the main thing. But today we'll be talking about the things that happened this month. And this happened a lot in my life. Causing the game to crash. The first time I'm seeing is playing with me with one of the skins I unlocked. And the way to unlock skins is by defeating at things. As you can see, I haven't any happen yet. But after a boss defeat, it's no wonder how the game crashes. For following reasons. But let's first talk about how you normally defeat them. You defeat bosses. So, Sneaker Food is very popular. That's what this video is. And say bugs or no water, because in no water things you can no longer use poisons. You can win the boss by going to one of these pearls things to spawn around the map. But offensive, they don't spawn. Yeah, that's what I thought. So then we can continue about the main bosses areas. How do you spawn, how do they spawn, and why I always invincible in the middle of the games and errors. How did it happen? To how you can clip the walls. But most importantly, next. So the main goal of these games are because you see these AIs. Well, they pick one of my AI, tell it to do the thing, and that's how they do it. Literally. But with a few more things, you can actually get big snakes to spawn. Feeling like Big Kenny. Like you can see from the spoilers when I'm recording it. Just this big swing was in my and yeah. Now because it's everywhere. But just in case you are unlucky and someone spawns, say that snake causing the game to kind of crash. But today we are just talking about what actually happened. And yeah, say that everything went good with Emily. So now we can continue about why that Bryson is the same copy of myself. No, it isn't like because you're all just doing YouTube things and yeah, but but the most interesting is the things I was playing from the past. Minecraft to Tom and yeah. And a few lots more games. Even in the past. But most importantly, killing players before the game crashes. So I just wanted to tell it because it's certainly not getting that popular for the videos and but well yeah. You can help me with the subscribe button. I wanted to try doing a news video in the past, but it failed. And by the way, I was trying to get to the animal sense that will happen in the future maybe. So the first thing we have to hang on a new country name. This is in my country only, remember. And it's like Spain. Except that D says up here as a word here. And the only thing we can tell that it is a word is because D is at ease. Is. Yeah. And instead of is. Pretty popular, right? But the only thing I just also wanted to tell, game crash. But no, not the normal game crashing thing that always happened a lot years. Not that. But actually the most impossible thing that can happen in real life of the games. And that's, of course, being lucky. I was born lucky, so that's why I like in videos like Minecraft Let's Play 1. This week was coming tomorrow, so I hope you enjoy that. But it's going up tomorrow. I might have to set myself up a humongous wall and yeah. So I might have to survive something that's extremely dangerous. But never mind. It killed me. And this weirdest thing is that it wasn't mentioned in the video. But that one was the last one. So you needed to stay like 50 hours to see it. But yep. I was finding field in a YouTube channel. And if you're wondering how it was, or if I said in the channel, this is a very weird story. So one day I was at school with my friends and saying, but so damn weekend. I also noticed why I seeing of showing me on a YouTube video. Like, hey, do you have a girlfriend? That's the most times I see someone on Messenger about my girlfriend. Well, I really don't want to show it, but come on. How many times do people want me to have a girlfriend? I already have a girlfriend, but how many times do you need to tell me that I have a girlfriend? And guess what you do? Let's make a video with that. On YouTube, yeah. And Caleb said, yeah. Actually, his name is just my name, but it's swapped K and C. Caleb. My name's actually Jacob. And Water. But I'm not Adam's Water. And I've been joking. But, okay. But the next thing we can tell what actually video was only left in the files. But, yeah, you can still watch it in the files. If you want to see me, of course, sing if I have the face. But I really don't want to have a face with you yet. Like in the future, maybe. But when I be like a grown up, I might do it. Because I'm good. Because now I'm a kid. I don't know about RBC, and I hate RBC games. And RBCs are my biggest fear. Alright? No more of that! How many RBC games are coming out this year? Okay, maybe not. But also, here's some funny news. It was a year of horror movies. And the only thing horror movie I watched was Deadpool. But by my luckiness, like you can see here, get and boss fights really easily. But the next thing we can tell that lucky is that I can always reach some points. And no one ever knows how I can get so far in a video with nothing but things that causes me to game across the computer. So in the days before the channel existed, so I said so your kids' contact, most of the Minecraft kids' contact videos. This is the only thing I hate about YouTube. The kids' contact, like 7 + 7 = 21. You are a dumb person. But most people say that if they so I have a sentence for you. If you left Skibidi toilet. So let's first talk about my test channels. Well, that was my original channel name. But actually, what they were different was that around the next year after they released, I started to do these little jokes. It's quite a sound effect. Almost no one would use it, but you can use it if the channel will be. This video get popular, you might use it. But yeah, you can bug some games, but the most notable bugs are Neeps and yeah. I just really wanted to tell it, but the only problem I do have is that in the older games you can see yourself. When you were, do you remember when you were a kid and you saw your favorite mascot? Dad, well, this happens to me a lot. I died. I also found a new bug in Mario Maker 2. It's called the Flagpool died. So what actually caused this glitch is that you need to enter a path that leads to the flagpole at the time 0.0001 seconds before you normally die from the timer. Time's up. But what? Oh my god! So how does it actually happen? This bug happens is very odd. So you need to after you touch the flagpole, it's 0 seconds. So the game will kill you, and what actually happens is that this bug actually happens from one of my levels. Bye bye.